Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm doing a freestyle set. It's glow in the dark flowers, in case you didn't notice by the thumbnail and the title. I'm really excited for these because these are my favorite nails that I've done ever in the history of me doing nails, which isn't that long, but you know, still they're my favorite. But even though it hasn't been that long since I started doing nails, I've done a lot of nails. I've done a lot of sets regardless. So this is my favorite out of all of them. I think I could probably go back and see some old ones that I did that I like the idea of better, but these ones, I think I love the idea of them, even though there was no idea. But yeah, it was a freestyle, so whatever I did it, you know, on the spot. It took me kind of forever to like figure out really and think of what I wanted to do, because in the middle of doing these I thought they looked kind of empty, but I did, and I really liking them. So anyway, I started with prep 1 coat of dehydrator and 2 coats of protein bond, and then a thin layer of clear on my natural nail. I'm doing a marble, and I'm doing this in a different way than I normally do. I'm not swirling any of it around. I'm just placing the beads and then letting them fall on their own. And that's pretty much the only way I know how to get this effect. And I'm gonna do this on all the nails. And for the thumb, it was a practice nail, so I kind of just randomly did it just to see like how it would go and what I wanted to do. And I ended up figuring out exactly what I wanted for the rest of my nails. So the rest of my nails do look a little different than my thumb, but that's just how it's gonna be always, because I always use my thumb as a practice. But anyway, I'm gonna do this on all my nails and show the whole process. Oh, I want to apologize for the length of this video. I understand, obviously, if y'all ain't gonna watch the whole thing. It's whatever. But it's a long ass video. I couldn't shorten it down any more than this, unless y'all don't want the whole process or want to sped up like way too much. You wouldn't be able to see what's happening if I did that. So a 53-minute long video it is. But I'm gonna do this on all my fingers, and I'm not gonna do it on like the whole nail. As you can see, I left the tip of this nail like slightly translucent. I'm going to be doing that with certain parts of the nails. I decided to make some of the parts of the marble like 3D looking, because I think that looks really cool. It looks sort of like bubbly and more kawaii than these nails already are. Like, they ended up being very, very girly, which I'm loving. I was gonna do more of like a sort of like luxury type of bling set, but I decided to do something more my style right now, which is girly. So I'm making little parts of the marble 3D, mostly the purple parts. I'm going to be doing that too. And to do this, I'm just adding a dry bead and then blending it up, but not blending it too much because I don't want it to be flat. So yeah, basically kind of like doing 3D flowers, but not 3D flowers. I'm gonna let the rest of me marbling the nails play out, and then I'll come back. So now I'm going to show me encapsulating the thumb, and this is the only thing I'm going to show me encapsulating, and then I'm going to move on to more designs. So this is application. They're pretty lumpy, pretty bumpy, it's whatever though, because filing happens. And this is after I filed them. So now I'm gonna put a top coat on all of them. I'm gonna cure that for 60 seconds, and then that's when I'm gonna start doing all the designs on top. So like I said, I always use my thumb as a practice nail to see when I'm doing freestyles, to see exactly like what I want to do on my other nails. So I'm not really gonna talk much about what I'm doing here. I'm just doing flowers, but I will explain what I'm doing when I get to the other flowers, because those ones are the ones that I was really confident in knowing what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it at that point. So I'll explain when I get to those. Plus I was doing them how I wanted to do them. My thumb, the flowers on it, I did like very little, so I'm not really gonna pay the thumb much attention in this video, because it's not as long as the other fingers, as other nails, and also it's not as visible. So let's just not worry about the thumb. Okay, so with these flowers, these first flowers, they're going to be tiny. And at this point, I didn't know that I was going to be doing bigger flowers because, like I said, it's a freestyle. So everything that I'm showing that I'm doing is, I'm not knowing the next step. Unless it's like something like this where obviously more petals. But I'm doing tiny flowers first. And I tried to make them like 3-tone flowers. I'm using glow-in-the-dark acrylic that I mixed with glow-in-the-dark powder that I got from AliExpress. And I showed it in a haul that I did, a Shein and AliExpress haul. So if you haven't seen that on my channel, go ahead and watch it. There's a lot of good products there. But I will have everything I'm using linked below, including that glow-in-the-dark powder. But I was trying to make these 3-tone, pink and purple, like what's on my nails. It's the same pink and purple, plus the glow acrylic. But since, well, I just wasn't doing it properly. Like when I did the 2-tone flowers, the bigger ones, they did end up coming out 2-tone. So those end up better, but these ones just are a mix of the pink and purple and the glow-in-the-dark color basically. But I still like how they came out, regardless of if they're 2-toned or 3-toned or not. They came out really cute and they're really tiny. I didn't have a tiny 3D brush. Mine is all like frayed and stuff. So I had to use this big one, but it was still good for doing tiny flowers anyway, I guess. Using a tinier brush would have been way easier, but I just don't have one right now. I'm placing all these little flowers and petals like on the borders of where the clear is, like where I left the nails clear. That's where I'm placing all the tiny flowers. Now I'm going to be placing pearls, tiny little pearls, in the middle of those flowers. So I think caviar beads would have been better for this, but I still ended up using my pearls anyway. I don't know. I'm only just now thinking about the fact that I could have used caviar beads, but yeah, that makes me mad now because like I want to save those pearls for like other designs and stuff, but whatever. I used the pearls. I put those in the middle of each flower, each full, not full, but you know, each flower. And after I did that, I am going to do bigger flowers. And that would be like a day after I did all of this because these nails took me forever, for one. And second of all, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do on them. So it took me even longer to finish them, which was annoying. But not to mention, this video was like as long as like a whole entire movie. Like, if y'all know anything about storage space, y'all will know 48 gigabytes is a massive amount of storage for a phone. Like, my phone has 128 gigabytes. My SD card has 256. So it was really hard to edit this video. It was just more complicated than any other video because I recorded everything. Like, besides filing, I recorded everything. Like, lucky I didn't record encapsulation of the four nails, of the four fingers, and lucky I didn't record filing because it would have been like 5 hours long. Like, honestly, it took entirely too long to make it to where I can edit this video. So I'm probably not gonna ever record the whole process ever again, but just let me know if y'all want to see that. These I'm getting into putting down. I said I was gonna do bigger flowers after I got done with tiny flowers, but I forgot that I did this first. But those little like clear gems I'm picking up right now, I ended up taking those off because I didn't think that they suited the nail. They just didn't go with all of the other stuff, all the caviar beads and all the other stuff I was putting on the nail. They didn't go at all. So I ended up taking them off and not using them for the rest of it. But for the most part, I'm just placing random stuff. Like, I'm using those round pearls that I got from AliExpress that I thought were flat back. They're not. It pissed me off that they're not, but I don't know why the voiceover randomly stopped recording, but anyway, they're still useful and I'm still going to use them, of course. But I'm doing that, and I'm using these like rectangular, square, and circle pink gems, and I'm using blue and pink. No, I can't remember. Wait, I have the nails on so I can just look. I'm using flat back pearls, and I'm using white and blue caviar beads. And I was so unsure about the blue at first. Like, several times I was thinking about painting over it with white or something else, but I didn't end up doing that. Plus, that would have taken a lot of work. I didn't end up doing that, and I do like how the blue looks. I ended up liking how it looks, even though I was very much debating whether I did or not. But I'm gonna put this cluster of pearls and gems on basically at the back of every single like flower patch that I did. So after I finished all of that, it was at this point where I was like, okay, I think I'm going to add more pearls. Well, it wasn't at this point. It was like a day later because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do and I was taking too long. And I don't only do nails. Like, I also do other things in my life besides nails, like any other normal person. So I wanted to stop doing them. But anyway, I took a break and now I came back and I'm adding these bigger pearls on. And at this point, I didn't really know if I wanted to add big flowers or not, but I did end up doing that. And I was showing me do that on my index finger only, so don't worry. I only did it on my index and ring finger because they were the emptiest looking nails in my opinion, and plus I didn't want to completely cover the marble that I did, and putting those big flowers made it so I did cover the marble. So I decided to just not do it on my middle finger and not do it on my pinky because I still wanted to have some of that cool looking marble showing. Okay, so for the big flowers, I'm actually doing two-tone this time. Like, it actually does look two-tone. I went for a darker color because I felt like since the two tones or three tones didn't work out on the other one, it's because the colors were too sheer and light. So I went for like a darker magenta-y type pink in hopes that it would be better, and it was. So the flowers actually did came out two-tone and I really love them. Plus they're glow in the dark. Like, y'all, the excitement I have for these nails, like, y'all have no idea. Every night I go to bed, and like recently I got a cat and she really likes messing with like my face and stuff when I'm asleep. So I pretty much bury myself under my blankets because I don't like that stuff. So I hide myself under my blankets when I'm sleeping, which is terrible. It's exhausting, but that's how I sleep now. But I get to see my nails glow in the dark, and honestly it makes it all worthwhile, to be honest, because I love it. Every time I'm in the dark, my nails glow, and they glow kind of bright, so it's really nice. But anyway, I did watch a video by Ta Beauty where she explained how to do two-tone flowers and how to do flowers in general. The video was from like a year ago, but it's really helpful, and it kind of helped me with these flowers because I'm still not used to doing flowers. I'm still very, very much at my beginning stage of learning how to do flowers. So that video was very helpful and helpful to help me create two-tone flowers. So basically what I did was I dipped my brush in, first I dipped it in the I'm having so much trouble figuring out the name, the glow in the dark acrylic powder. And then right after I dipped it like sort of towards the tip of my brush, I dipped it in the magenta powder. Not as long as I had it in the glow in the dark one, because the glow in the dark, I wanted it to stand out more than the magenta, obviously. So anyway, I'm only gonna show this finger, so don't worry, you don't have to sit through the other ones. And also for this finger, I'll be showing me doing the bling that I did, because I did do like swirly bling, because as you can see I'm doing the flowers in sort of a swirly pattern. So I decided to put bling in between all of them, and I think it came out really nice. I'm just doing the same bling that I did on the rest of my fingers that you can see already. I did that in the middle of the flowers, and then I'm gonna add butterflies. But after that, the video will be over, and I will show them glowing in the dark at the very end, so stick around. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video / are enjoying it, because it isn't even that close to being over, but I'm just gonna do the outro already. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and I'm gonna be doing more nails that are probably even better than these. So if you like this video too, if you like these nails, let me know in the comments, and let me know by liking the video. And thank you for all the support. Thank you for 200 subscribers already. I'm really bad at thanking for the milestones, because when I'm doing my voiceover, I'm thinking about what I'm doing. I'm thinking about the nails. I'm not thinking about like how many subscribers I have. But I really appreciate all of you subscribing and commenting. Like, I've been getting so many comments and getting so much support, and I really appreciate y'all, and the ones who are coming back, my returning subscribers. Thank you so much. So I just want to say thank you, because yeah, obviously I appreciate y'all. And for those of you who are new, please subscribe, and my social medias are linked below. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers on TikTok, because I want to go live, but it's gonna take forever, because I'm only on 72, so it's gonna take forever. But you know, I still have the countdown in my bio. Also, I wanted to say something else. I have absolutely no idea what I was gonna say, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Stick around to the end, or skip to the end if you want. I don't really care. If you want to see the nails glow in the dark, I'll see you in the next video.